So I was watching this clip from Homabay of Kenyans flocking or storming Raila Odinga Stadium ahead of today's Madaraka Day. And I was like, we are not so ready to change this country. This is the saddest reality that we must come to terms with. Because you see, politicians likes when we bow to them. Politicians like when we behave the way the people from Homa Bay behaved yesterday. This really gives them that kifua, that you see, that energy to just continue doing what they are doing. So I was watching these clips and I was like, oh, we are not so ready. We are not so ready to change this country, or we are not so ready to let go of these politicians from our tribes, that we bow to them, and we are ready to listen to their lies, and we are ready to even vote them again and again and again. So this is the message. I see that people saying that these people were given money to attend these Madaraka Day celebrations, to flock these. No, if somebody can be given money to attend this Madaraka Day event, what do you think that will stop these politicians from giving them money to vote for them? If you can take money to go and spend the night in cold waiting for these politicians to tell you nothing, then you are capable of voting these people again and again. So from my own observations and my own thinking, I think that Kenyans, we are not so ready to change this country. That Kenyans, we are so comfortable. We are so comfortable with what is happening in our country. We are so comfortable with the politicians we have. We are so comfortable with everything. And despite everything that is going on in this country, people have the audacity to bow down to these politicians. This is really so heartbreaking, and this is really got to tell us maybe we are not we are ready for change, but not as soon as we want it to happen. And this is just reflections of what we are going to witness in 2027 elections. And you know, the saddest thing about all these, I'm going through Twitter or X right now, and I am seeing we have a section of Kikuyus and Luos throwing words at each other, saying that you're telling us that we are fools, and now you are the one who was doing Sagana eating rice and mchele. During the inauguration of President William Ruto, you Kikuyus were all over at Kasarani as early as 4 a.m. So don't tell us that we are worshipping Raila Odinga, yet you guys were doing some weird things when President William Ruto was elected, and also during the 2022 campaigns. So you see, this is what is worrying me, that at the same time we don't want to talk about tribal politics, but at the same time we are on social media throwing words at each other, throwing insults at each other because of these politicians. Like, so what is the reason of these people who I'm seeing online saying Sudu Kikuyus this, Luos that, Kikuyus are like this, Luos like that? And as you go on social media right now, you can see Luos is trending, and Kikuyus and Luos trending on X platform. So I don't know, these politicians have a way of just putting us to go back to our tribes. And this is really something that I thought that we are past this. I thought that we went to the streets, that the 2020, what happened in this country 2024 was going to change a lot. But looks like slowly we are going back to you Kikuyu cannot do this, you Luos. And this thing is happening between Kikuyus and Luos. I don't know at what point will you guys just, I don't know. Will we ever reach a point that we have Kikuyus and Luos embracing one another? Are we going to witness this moment, or this is something that is not going to happen? Because right now on social media is all about Kikuyus nyinyi mnapenda this, Luos nyinyi mnapenda this, Raila this, sijui Gachagua this, come on. And you are the only tribes that are online making noise for nothing. This Kenya is we have 44 tribes, but you are the only one online making noise about your tribes. Why do you want to make it looks like you deserve better than others? That is not it. Forget this tribal. I think that when we say that we are coming together, we are forgetting our tribes. But it looks like we're not ready, especially for Kikuyus and Luos. We have to now to talk this. I don't know if this sounds, but I have to say it. Like the Luos and Kikuyus, you people, I don't even know what to tell you, because from the conversation I'm seeing online is really heartbreaking. It's really telling a different story. It's really telling us that before in 2027 polls, we are going to make the same mistakes that we've been making since we got independence. And this is something that we thought we are going to change. So stop it. Stop insulting one another on social media. Be like others. You see, others are like, as much as we know that you are not happy that we have 20,000 Luos attending the Madaraka Day in Homabay, but this is politics. Politicians will do all these things. So sometimes you have to let go and let people just embrace what is happening at the moment. If you are seeing that you're not happy that 20,000 people are attending the Madaraka Day or are attending Madaraka Day at Raila Odinga Stadium, then you have to just come up with a way of just telling them that no, you see, these politicians have been doing this, that you see this is what we want to achieve in our country, that you are saying that is giving this politician mileage and giving them energy to continue harassing us, arresting us and all that. But you don't insult people because you don't like their actions. We've all been making mistakes. We've all been all over. In 2022, you are the one who elected this government. So why are you want to make that? You allow people to make mistakes without going back and insulting them about their tribes and all that. This is something that I don't know if you are ready for this. That if you think that these tribes are doing this, stop insulting them about to do how foolish they are, how to do that. No, just try and engage them, try to talk these things out. This is how we are going to change this country. But choosing insults and all these throwing insults at one another is not going to help us. Is a way of telling these politicians, you can continue doing what you're doing, you can continue arresting us, abducting us and all that. And this is something that we thought we want to end before the 2027 poll. So I'm not happy with what is happening on social media platform today, especially on Twitter, seeing Luos, a section of Luos and Kikuyus insulting one another. This is really not promising, and it is really giving a negative picture ahead of the 2027 elections, because it tells us that we are going to forget what all these the 5 years under this regime, and we are going to vote based on Mutuetu and not based on what these people have been doing. What we elected them to, we're going to ignore the fact that we are struggling in education sector. From CBC to CBE, we're struggling from NHF to SHA, we're struggling from business closing down in our country, and the security also. People are being killed in West Pokot and all that. So it gives me a picture that we're going to forget all these things, and we're going to vote people based on they are our tribes. They come from our tribes, they are our neighbors and all that. I'm really shocked by this move, and I just hope that we are going to change this, and we are going to just forget that what we've been, we are not going to forget what we've been going through under this regime. So for Kenyans out there, for Kikuyus and Luos, find a way to, even if you are going to vote, we are not going to put your votes under one basket, but find a way to live with each other in harmony. because the insults I've been seeing on social media, I don't like it. I don't like it. Whether you people are going to form a coalition or not, that is not the way to do things. That is not the way to handle things. Find a way to create harmony among you. Find a way to know that you are all Kenyans, and if taxes are high, both of you will feel it. So I'm not so happy, and I'm just off with what is happening on socials. I'm just off, and I just hope that we will change ahead of the 2027 polls. That is it for me for today. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia live.